Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 18 and today we will discuss about Bleacher instrument. Let's go to the pilot plant.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Nur Sakina binti Bahrain and I will present about the introductions of palm oil refining process. Palm oil is a very useful vegetable oil used globally for both food and non-food industries, which accounts for 1/3 of global consumption. The process of refining palm oil includes several processing stages that must be done, namely degumming, bleaching, filtration, deodorization, and fractionation, whose primary purpose is to purify the crude palm oil. The bleaching process appears to be simple mixings of absorbent and oil. However, the chemical and physical reactions occurring are complex depending on process variables, the quality of the oil entering the bleacher, the amount and characteristics of the absorbent, and the types of equipment used. Apart from that, a bleacher is design equipment used to carry out the bleaching process. Typically, the main bleacher equipment involved includes tank, mixer, high and low level alarm, temperatures indicating controller, earth filtration, temperature transmitter, vacuum gauge in digital, filtration pump, vacuum pump, and pressure gauge in analog. Subsequently, this mini project provides an overview of a process of bleaching operation involving bleacher instrument in the laboratory scale. PNID of bleacher that has been provided help to identify the major equipment involved in the bleacher instrument. As shown here, this is the PNID of the bleacher instrument. This mini project also discusses a green extraction process known as solvent extraction crystallization evaporation, which can be applied to recover residual oil from spent bleaching clay and various waste products in the milling process using a green solvent, namely bioethanol. Now, I will pass to the next presenter, Badrul Amin.
Assalamualaikum. I am Muhammad Badrul Amin and I will discuss about PNID identification. Firstly is tank, or we can call it container. The picture show is the view inside of the tank. It also have cooling and heating valve for tank users. The general function of the tank is to contain the feed. Usually, the maximum scale for the industry is around 30 kg. Meanwhile, for the lead scale is around 10 kg. The next one is mixer or agitator. It is functioning to ensure the oil and the other components is well mixed in the tank. It is also to ensure the heating or cooling process is distributed well. Next is high or low level alarm. It is a sensor that will alarm when the feed is neither overloaded or less than it's supposed. Next one is temperatures indicating controller. It is an important component because it can setting the temperatures as desired. Next is air filtration. It is functioning to remove the unwanted particles from the oils without affecting their colors. Temperature transmitter. It is to measure the temperature inside the equipment. In the lab, the bleaching usual temperature is around 90 to 110 degrees Celsius. Vacuum gauge in digital. It is functioning to measure the vacuum pressure in the tank. The reason the gauge is in digital is to display more accurate value. Next is filtration pump. It is functioning to supply enough pressure into the filtration area. The total time for filtration process is around 10 minutes. The next pump is vacuum pump. It is functioning to supply enough vacuum pressure into the tank. Around 2.5 to 3.5 mm per mercury is the usual pressure in lab. The last equipment is pressure gauge in analog. It is functioning to measure the pressure value in the tank. The usual pressure used in the lab is around 60 to 90 mm per mercury. Next presenter, Siti Humaira.
My name is Siti Humaira binti Muhammad Jasni and I will be presenting about the green technology. In this part, a method of green extraction process known as solvent extraction crystallization evaporation (SECE) is applied to the residual oil from spent bleaching clay (SBC) as well as from various waste products in the milling process. The SECE is a sustainable approach for oil recovery from palm oil mining and refining process, where it utilizes bioethanol as the extraction solvent instead of hexane. Furthermore, the melted wax will be evaporated at the temperature of 90 degrees Celsius in the evaporator to ensure maximum yield of the purified wax from the SEC. The evaporated wax then will further undergo the process of producing the wood wax based on palm oil residual product. Lastly, the method used demonstrates the innovative utilization of the residual oil from spent bleaching earth and various waste products in the mining process as gold finger and black wax that serve as green chemicals. Black wax would have high free fatty acids content that prone to hydrolysis, which would not be suitable for food application. The black wax can therefore be used in antiquing, painted furniture and maintaining the color of the black stain on furniture. The black wax is very suitable to be used as a wet coating for papers and packaging as it is gas resistant. In addition, the black wax can also be used for polishing materials to improve the appearance of an item, prevent contamination of instruments, remove oxidation, create a reflective surface, or prevent pipes corrosion. Besides, Goldfinger would have the lowest free fatty acids content and chemically stable for hydrolysis reaction. It has the lowest keratin content and hence suitable for pharmaceutical applications as face masks and low efficacy cosmetics. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nurain Kristina binti Ahmad Sabri. On behalf of my group, allow me to extend a warm welcome to you. Today, I would like to take this opportunity to talk to you about a quick marketing argument for our product. So, stay tuned guys. Have you ever thought on why hexane is commonly used in chemical extraction at the industry? I've been wondering about that for ages now. Guys, let's find out why. I'm so curious right now. Hexane is a reasonable volatility, and it is easy removal from solids and oil using low energy. When compared to the other solvent, hexane records the lowest skin irritation. Hexane is aggressively mixed with the vegetable oil and wash it out without disturbing fiber, protein, sugar, and also undesired gums. It is also low in odor and does not cause discomfort during exposure. Hexane has the greater ability to extract oil when compared to the other solvent like ethyl acetate. It also has a narrow boiling point up to 69 degrees Celsius and able to retain its liquid state at all atmospheric conditions. Lastly, it also has an excellent solubilizing ability. Now, you guys have know the reason why hexane is commonly used. I think everybody has heard about the drawbacks of using hexane in the process, but hardly anyone know a lot about it. So, let's check it out. First and foremost, hexane is released into environment that react with the pollutant to form ozone and photochemical. Hexane is also affect the neural system when inhaled by humans because of the solubility in neurolipid. In the other hand, safety and environment concerns have triggered to look after a substitute to hexane without compromising the yield of oil. It is due to the hexane properties, which is higher flammability, explosiveness, and also toxicity. Before I start, let me introduce you with some general information on bioethanol. Bioethanol is mainly produced using the sugar fermentation process. So, when we substitute hexane with bioethanol, the end product will be more eco-friendly and can be recycled. To begin with, these are the accidency of using bioethanol in chemical extraction process. First of all, bioethanol have good solubilizing properties like conventional solvent. In the other hand, bioethanol also have good Hansen solubility properties, HSP, to dissolve the light molecules. Last but not least, the advantage of using bioethanol in the process is it has high octane number, which is 108, low boiling point, higher heat of vaporization, and comparable energy content. Thanks a bunch everyone for lending your ears to me. That's all for now. Bye. I'm going to pass the presentation to the very last presenter, Nur Sakinah binti Bahrin.
Conclusions. In conclusion, this mini project has been explored and explained theoretically on the process of bleaching and bleaching instruments, as well as the utilizations of waste produced from the palm oil processing. Optimizations of the bleacher instruments proved to have significant impact on the overall bleaching performance as they ensure accurate and quality products are produced and equipment performs specific processes in the right conditions. The major equipment involved in the bleacher instrument is successfully identified from the PNID of the bleacher, and a better understanding of how the bleacher instrument operated is achieved. Furthermore, the spent bleaching clay and various waste products in the mining process has been demonstrated that these waste has potential to be used for non-food applications such as black wax for furniture and polishing materials, as well as gold finger for pharmaceuticals applications. These represent an important contribution to developing new waste management options for the problem of reducing waste disposal. That's all from us. Thank you.